Alright, so for today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the WSI 2-axle container chassis trailer in 1/50th scale. So to start off the review, the model it's pretty basic and simple model. There's nothing too exciting about container chassis trailers in person. And the model kind of shows that as itself. This is more of a European style trailer. This is not something you would see in the United States. I don't believe. I've personally never seen one. But to start off the review, you do have some red and white striping on these little rails that come out. I'm guessing it's to protect anyone who desires to go under the container when it's on the chassis itself. You do have, I believe this is an air tank right there. And you do have these nice plastic mud flaps. The one thing you got to be careful of though is they can sometimes break. One of mine did break when taking it out of the packaging, and I just had to re-glue it back on. You do have some more red and white striping here on the back. You do have a little bit of suspension. I'm not sure if you can hear it there, but you can hear the little springs compressing and decompressing right there. It's not the greatest, but it's nice to see that they did include some suspension. And then there also is a spare tire and wheel right there. Then you do have some nicely detailed wheel hubs. There's some bolt details and some drilled out parts of the hub. Then your tires are just basic WSI tires. I'm not sure if they make very different tires, but they're almost the same on all the trailers WSI has that I have. So I'm guessing it's just the generic tire. As you can see right here, there are some little reflectors. Your painted lights and a TRI. I'm not really sure what that stands for. I'm guessing right here is where your number plate would be. It's blank on the model, and then you do have Pacton. I believe that's the people who make this trailer in real life. On the mud flaps, and those are just a hard plastic, so they're not really gonna flex like real mud flaps would. And then this side almost identical as the other side, except for you have some shorter bars on this side. I'm guessing because of the toolbox that's here. And then you do have a simulated, I'm not sure how well you can see that, but you do have a simulated jack crank right there. Your jack legs do go up and down. You just screw them in and out. One thing to note is on some WSI models, the jacks can pop out. I have quite a few where the jacks have popped out of the stabilizers. It's no big deal, they just screw right back in. You don't want to over tighten them. Obviously you might strip the thread that controls screwing in and out. And then you do have a little bag of, I'm not sure really what you would call these. I would just call them little tabs that your containers can sit on. So you do get a nice little bag of a bunch of tabs that you can put on the trailer. You can have two 20-foot containers or one 40-foot container on this trailer. The 40-foot's the biggest you can put on here. I'll bring in my NYC line 40-foot container and just kind of show you what it looks like. I glue all my the little tabs in because they do tend to fall out really easily. So I just glue them all in. I glue at least 4 of them in. I haven't really experimented with 20-foot containers yet. I haven't owned any. So I'm sure if I do get a couple 20-foot containers, I'll probably get a trailer just for them, and I'll glue all the tabs in and such like that. But overall, this is what it looks like with the container on the chassis. It's pretty nice. It's got some nice weight to it, and the container comes off fairly easily and goes on fairly easily. But that's just kind of about it for this review. It's a nice simple model. Like I said, in real life, these trailers are very simple in real life. Nothing too crazy about them. But overall, if you're looking to pick up some containers, or you have some containers you need a chassis for, I'd recommend picking one of these up. One thing to note though is it only works with WSI containers that I found. I do have some Techno containers, and the Techno containers are a little wider than the WSI containers, so they will not fit with the trailers, which is a bummer. But overall, I could recommend this model to anyone. But that's just about it for this review. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for some more videos to be uploaded.